Valentine's Day, everyone. Welcome to the Dex, where we cover trivia and strategy for a different Pokemon each week. I'm Cool Couple Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. You know, everybody always asks us if we're dating, and right now, as of this episode, we are. Isn't that romantic? Well, maybe a little, but trust me, even if you got creepily obsessed with mine and Alex's love life, it wouldn't even compare to the amount of love this week's Pokemon feels for you.
Yeah, man, she is not even joking. Doesn't matter whether you had a Valentine's date this year or not, we are all dating Alomomola. Oh, I hate saying that. It's like an evil spell. We are all dating Alomomola.
We are all dating Alomomola.
We are all dating Alomomola. We are all dating Alomomola.
Whoa! Alomomola, the caring Pokemon. It's found in the warm tropical waters of Unova. It's shaped like a heart, and its fins look like cute little hands, which makes sense because it's meant to be a gentle and motherly creature that dedicates its life to helping others.
It spends most of its time floating out in the open ocean, but if it sees a Pokemon in trouble, it'll hug it with its little hand fins, heal it with the membrane it secretes, and take it back to shore. Isn't that the cutest thing? Membrane is only sort of a gross word, and that's true love right there.
Actually, maybe not. Well, yes, I guess. In Pokepark, it seems to imply that the reason Alomomola takes care of everyone is because it literally believes it's actually everyone's real, actual mother. It's kind of sad when you think about it, but then also, Alomomola is hilarious, so, you gotta take the good with the bad.
That's a wonderful thought. More likely, though, its name probably comes from a combination of the Hawaiian greeting aloha, the unlocking spell from Harry Potter, and the mola mola, which is probably the weirdest fish ever. Actually, just kidding about Harry Potter. Sorry.
Oh, wait, are we talking about weird fish?
Don't you think every fish is weird?
Kinda, but I'm down for a super weird one every now and then.
Nice. Yeah, mola molas are pretty weird.
Sweet. Hey folks, get ready for this week's segment. It's called Animal Influences, but don't think this means I'll ever be chill about eating sushi, dude, because seaweed is gross.
I'm just wounded on the inside, Bean.
Good. Now pretend like you're not. Alright, so this is a Alomomola, also known as the ocean sunfish. I know, pretty uggo-buggo, right? But they're actually super interesting. For example, did you know that they don't have scales? It sounds gross, but the mucous membrane that they use instead is great, because it attracts tons of parasites and small fish to follow it around like a little mini ecosystem that discourages predators.
Yeah, and did you know they almost exclusively eat jellyfish? They dive down almost 2,000 feet just to eat them, and because they have almost no nutritional value, they have to eat a ton of them to fill up. Problem is, Mola are super sensitive to cold, so staying down there a long time can be dangerous.
Which is why they're called the ocean sunfish. Mola were first discovered lying sideways on the ocean surface, seemingly just sunbathing and having a chill time. But what they were actually doing was warming up their body for a trip down to Jellyfish Town. Isn't that the coolest little adaptation?
Well, yeah, and it's especially cool when you consider that Alomomola only appear on routes where Frillish and Jellicent also appear. And from what we learned about Jellicent in our Dex episode about them, unlike real jellies, they also happen to have a nasty habit of sinking ships in the deep ocean for fun.
Luckily, our mama Alomomola is looking out for us, diving down to probably eat those mean ghosties and saving shipwreck survivors in the process, healing them with mucus and taking them back to shore. It's like a yin and yang balance, which is also a central theme to the Generation 5 games that it came from. That is some slick design, my friends.
Wow, awesome!
Wasn't that tight?
Heck yeah! And this week, before we go to battle strategy, let's go ahead and squeeze in one more quick segment to answer one of the fandom's most burning questions.
That's right, this one's called, Why Doesn't This Thing Evolve from Love Disc?
On the one hand, it's because no Gen 5 Pokemon connect to any outside their own region. On the other, it's because a baby Mola looks like this.
Ooh!
Oh. No.
Weird.
No.
Okay, got it. Can we do battle strats now?
Absolutely.
Weird fish. Pokemon!
Molas produce 300 million eggs at a time, so training your Alomomola to be like the Blissey of the sea isn't a terrible idea. Start with a calm one, and super train it in defense and special defense with a little in HP too, just a little bit.
Alomomola is unique because it's sufficiently bulky and has access to both the ability Regenerator and the move Wish, which means that it can actually switch out and heal while someone else comes in to catch the wish. Do that. A lot.
You're also going to want to go with Toxic and Protect for stalling out large opponents, or just use Protect on its own if you want to stay in and take a wish for yourself.
The last law is kind of nebulous on this set, but I think the safest bet is a Stab Scald because of its chance to burn, which can cripple Alomomola's biggest threats. Couple that with a Rocky Helmet, and it's going to be real discouraging for anyone to stay in and attack you.
And that's it! Of course, that's not the only way to train an Alomomola, so as always, here are a few random thoughts.
If Toxic is your jam, why not run Soak instead of Scald, so that even Pokemon normally immune to its effects aren't safe?
Or, if you want to stay true to Alomomola's theme of caring for others, why not put Healing Wish in that slot for when it's time to go down a hero and save that banged up sweeper you've been hiding?
Another more conservative move would be to swap it for Light Screen. Your special defense stat is going to be the weaker of the two, and this might just be what you need to eliminate that weakness.
And finally, if you're feeling tricky, why not be proactive about that weakness with Mirror Coat? You'll take a big hit, sure, but you got the HP to back it up, and that counter hit's gonna be brutal, man! Keep your opponent guessing, that's what I always say.
And that's it. We are all dating Alomomola, and that's okay because we love her back.
Weird. For more water types, click here. For more fun trivia and strats about Pokemon from the Unova region, click right here.
Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
Also, did you know I'm in a video game villain boy band with the Completionist, Satchbags, and Nate Wants to Battle? It's called Big Bad Bosses, and you can check out our first album with music and lyrics by Jake Kaufman, the composer of Shovel Knight, by clicking the link in the description. I'm Cool Couple Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Tune in next week for another wormy episode of The Dex.